I'm Elena Stevens from the Indianapolis MLRA office. Today I'm going to show you the pedon description form in Survey123 and how to upload the data to NASIS. The purpose of this is to help you save time so you can enter the data in the field and then upload the information after you get back to the office. I recommend downloading Survey123 field maps if you have iOS or Android device. If you're on Windows, then use Collector. Field Maps is a new version of Collector, but Esri didn't develop the app for Windows devices. Esri retired Collector last December. Field Maps and Collector are map-centric apps, so you can utilize the maps while you're filling out the form in Survey123. After you download the app, click on Survey123 to open it. A username and password is required to log into AGL. I'm already logged in. Now you can download the survey by clicking the top right corner. It will usually be your initials, or if you have a profile picture loaded in. You click on download surveys, and if it hasn't been downloaded before, it will have a cloud with an arrow pointing down. If you've already downloaded it, it will have two circle arrows. You can click on the two circle arrows. I already have it downloaded, and when it will notify you if there are any updates to the form. So it's downloaded, and right now mine has a 2 on here, and it's showing because I have 2 points in draft mode right now. And when you open it, it opens, and as a first-time user, you will see collect, inbox, and overview folders. Collect is where you go collect your information. Inbox will show you what's there. And overview is overall all the points, and you can also import other points from other people within your view and copy them. Drafts will show up after you start collecting information, but you didn't finish it, so it just went into draft mode. And sent is when you've submitted it back when you're back on Wi-Fi. So we're going to click on collect right now to start collecting data. Currently, it's using the cell service or Wi-Fi, and if you don't want to utilize any of that, stick it in airplane mode. It will still pick up your coordinate location. The form still works in offline mode. There are also ways to utilize the maps offline by side loading them. And there's documentation I have located in NSSC Teams under the mobile data collection channel. If it's hidden, you can unhide it and pin it to your top for accessibilities. So within the files, there's lots of different help documents that the team has written up. So the first one you would want to click on and use is the Read Me First User Guide. And that provides step-by-step instructions. You jump to the step that you need to do. Skip step 1 and 2 if you already have your user login added to the Soil Survey mobile data collection group on AGL, and if you've already downloaded the apps to your device. This allows you to jump to step 3 for login and download the most current version, and then step 4 is what we're currently doing. We're opening to collect the data, and the step 5 is for verifying the data is submitted and uploaded to AGL. The data can be viewed in ArcGIS Pro or on Survey123 website. Currently, step 6 is downloading the data one point at a time. It may be changed in the future. And then step 7 is uploading the Excel spreadsheet to NASIS. And then here's the documentation guidance to sideload base maps for offline use in Survey123 and field maps and collector. And then there's questions and answers in the FAQ document. And if you have any other questions, please ask. This form can be used to insert legacy pedons at your desk, so you can use it in the office by downloading it to your Windows device from the Software Center. You'll have to have IT install Collector if you want to utilize that, because that is not currently in the Software Center. When the form opens, it has already collected some data. And there are links at the top that you can click on and open if you're online, and access more information if you need to. And then here it talks about turn it into airplane mode if you don't want to auto load these fields. They click on these 3 lines. You can set some of your answers as favorites that you use all the time, so we'll save those. There are required questions, and they're marked with the little red star. And here are different types of forms to fill out. Depending on which one you select, you'll get different questions for it, for each form. The pedon description form has the most fields, should have everything listed. You got the subaqueous, which applies to subaqueous. True. So I'm going to click on pedon description. And it already picked up that I'm the subscriber, read my username. It already picked up my coordinate location, but you can open this map and you can manually pick your location or type in the coordinates. It's picked up the date, which you can change at any time. You can also change this, type it in, change it, your area code FIPS number if you need to. And then this pedon ID number is automatically generated from the date and your FIPS code. And then you can add your pedon number also, and that will add to it. And that will automatically add that. So your location info is already picked up. If it's not correct, pick on the down arrow and you can manually change it for more options. And if you want to use soil web, look at that. You can do that and it will open within your location. To find out more information, if you want that, you can launch Google Maps. You can launch the field maps, and that will open to your location, and you can have the layers that you want to utilize loaded into there already and look at it. And the same goes for collector. Then you click on the arrow and you can go to the next page. Or if you ever want to jump, click in the middle of one of 8 and you can jump to any of these pages, click on it and you can jump to that page. So we'll arrow over and we'll enter some information. Enter all fake information because I really don't want to keep this. And you can just start entering any information. It automatically picks up your temperature. If not, you can type it in. And as you click on some of these fields, it will open other hidden fields as you are notified. And then elevation is clicked on, and then there's your aspect. And you can enter your slope and then start entering any of these. I'm going to enter some of these just to show you what it does. And see, that one was hidden until you clicked on a different one, and then you got more options to click on. Then some of these, you type in a number and they are repeats once you've selected yours. So it'll be 1 of 5, so you can repeat and add more information. And since it had bottom depth, it carries over the bottom depth to the top depth, and so you don't have to repeat entering that. It's already entered there, and you can continue really entering information. Now, remember the red star that you have to require to do it, answer it, and those are usually for DSP requirements that they are supposed to be entered every time. And so just keep going through the form, enter your information. And there are pages you don't have to enter any information. You don't want to, continue on. Now the common names, if you enter the information by common name, the plant, it should be narrowed down by your state. The symbol, NASIS requires you to have the symbol, so it will auto-populate from the common name, or you can just enter by the symbol and select it from the symbol. And then this is also where it has repeats down here, so you can add more information, more plant vegetation information if you need to. The horizon number is automatically generates first one. And then you can just go through, add your rest of your information. I'll enter some of this so you can see the info. And there are more other fields with repeats that you can click on. I'm going to do the required fields. I'm not going to enter everything so it doesn't take up that much time to show you. And everything is usually a drop down, easily clickable numbers. You can add any notes you want. You can draw on it, a grid. You can change the colors, add attributes. Change how you edit it, all kinds of different things to play with. And it will upload this when you upload it. And when you need to add more horizon, you just click the next arrow button, and it automatically labels horizon 2. And then you can add more information. And just fill out what you want. Hit the required fields. And continue on. DSP page shows what information you've entered for the DSP. So if you're missing something, you can go back and enter it for any of the DSP projects. And you can jump to that page and jump back to it and make the edits where something might be missing. You can add any additional notes that you need to. Notes and enter any photo numbers. You can upload any photos, you can attach any photos if you want to in the soil, if you want with the soil. Then this last page is the user summary, and it will show you every field that you filled out in red. And if there's, as like I showed you in the DSP, if you're missing something, you can go back and add it. So it gives you a little bit of reference. I also forgot to show you when you're in the vegetation for that symbol, if you click on this blue link right here, it will open the plant database link and you can have more information about that plant if you're connected online. That's another option. So once you're happy with everything, you click the check mark. Now, if you forgot to enter something, it'll flag it and you won't be able to submit it. So if you're in the field and you don't want to submit it yet, save it to your outbox. Or you can continue the survey. If you're connected online, you can submit it now. And we'll see if it goes. Or if it gets flagged for missing a field. Just going through everything, sending, and it went. So it's in the sent folder now. It will show up there and it's labeled with the pet ID number. And your overview, I mentioned this before, is where you can see all the different points. And if you can also refresh your screen if there are additional points that have been uploaded, and you can bring them in from a coworker and you copy information in them and limit exactly what you have to fill if you're just very similar information. It's a possibility. All right, so once you've done the upload, you'll switch over to the next step. This will bring you to step 5 in the user guide. Navigate to Survey123 website and log in. Click on the survey you used, and I already have it open. Click on the data tab. Now you'll look for the point that you just added, and you can click on it and select it. And we're going to export. At this point in time, we're only uploading one point at a time in NASIS. We eventually think we'll be able to do more. So we're just going to select one record out, and we're going to click on Excel to export it. And save it to your computer and rename it the pedon number ID so you know what they are once you've done it each time. I'm going to give my generic name and save it. You can open it and check it out, make any edits you need to at this time before the upload process. Enable editing, make any edits. Take any look at anything. And see all the different tables, the repeats are in here. Everything we filled in will be filled in. So then just save it. And now we'll go to NASIS and thank Kevin Godsey for creating these upload forms to make it real simple. So you click on the import Excel file, navigate to your Excel spreadsheet that you want to upload. You click open and it will start loading, importing the file. And watch at the bottom to see if it failed or import. And it'll say no errors detected. And it completed the import of the form into NASIS. Then you can go look at it in NASIS if you want to. Thank you. If you have any questions, please let me know. Post them to the message board on the mobile data collection channel. Please send us any suggestions or anything if anything is missing or could be better. Now go and use the form. We've had some great reviews that people really like it. We are currently working on it to make it a straight upload to NASIS, but that's still probably your way at best guess. Thank you and have a great day.